as they do have this drop of Geyser all to themselves right now. White armors currently for Farmer Lucas and Impulsive Dream. Stomps still has yet to find an armor for himself, and currently the loadout situation not the greatest, but at least hey, you've got the blue mag to go over onto that Hemlock for Impulsive Dream.
Yeah, we'll see how fast they're able to get out of here. That's the key. And also where this zone is going to pull is going to give us a lot of information how they're going to end up playing this one. And it's far away from them. You can see this is most likely going to be a trials ending, which is just brutal for all these teams over towards that bottom hand side. Team Superior, especially, they actually have the furthest rotation next to the Dome team. So Rakinishu still without an armor is going to be too stoked about that. I'm not sure if he's even hit the scan over here on this lava side, but there's the scan, and it's not the scan that you wanted to see. No armor going up against three players with armor. Big burst onto Rakinishu, and that's what you didn't want to see. It's going to be Murdog with the 30-30. That's going to open things up for Horizon meta. Also, keep in mind, Murdog is playing on this Octane, so this is a full send composition.
Yeah, he held that first charge shot and then followed up with an immediate body. Murdog now trying to find a more, but drop down low. Joey Blackout is behind him, but it's all in this 1v2. Joey Blackout with only about 110 HP trying to chase after them. He does get spotted out. The climb is there. The armor swap. It's not going to be enough. Joey Blackout and Team Superior are the first squad out here as Horizon meta challenge them on the 50-50, but here comes a third party already, and they're still in shambles, never able to recover Murdog as well. The barrels are coming down from his Watson, but that's the last one for him to utilize here, as Murdog will get finished off. And unfortunate Horizon meta, see if they can survive this in this 2v3. Watson does have that Spitfire. Doesn't have a mag on it, but it's the Spitfire. Still goes for days, and he hits massively. 108, getting the knock onto Wizzy with the team fire coming out from Raven's wing now. Drop down to a 2v2. Will pop that bat for himself, and he's brought back into 200 HP. Will go ahead and slide in with that Spitfire once again. Unfortunately, the numbers advantage is there for the Breakfast Club, and they wipe them out. We are down to 18 squads, 52 players remaining, and the ring hasn't even begun closing. Here comes the lurk, though, from the Wally Catchers. Now the fourth party coming in as they are looking to catch up. Kodagami and Greek God taking to the roof here as Stink has control of the other building as well now. This is starting to push into the stairwell. It looks like they might have actually been able to stabilize and fully heal. So Wally Catchers now no longer have the timing on this. Beast of the Hunt will get popped by Greek God, giving him another scan now, as they want to try and continue off of this. Oh, Wizzy has to swap off onto the blue armor there, as it looks like he just doesn't have the heals. Never mind, there is another purple for him as well. Might pop that barrel early on. Someone in the stairwell here. Arcstar out, does not connect. Here's the EMP coming out from Breakfast Club, and it does connect onto all three members of Wally Catchers. But the Breakfast Club aren't doing anything off the back of this. They're losing out on this timing now, as Stink is trying to find a flank for himself, but and in this neutral game currently, no team really finding the opening. The Thermite there forcing them back away from the stairwell as well. Wizzy will go ahead and refresh that barrel outside, but it looks like it was cleared instantly as well. Here comes the full push coming out from the Wally Catchers, doing a lot of damage, getting that first knock onto Box of T. Wally Catchers, two of their armors, all three of their armors cracked now, going into the gas. Kudagami somehow surviving with 1 HP. They're gonna get the thirst and the armor swap as well. Now it's a 1v3. Oh, Wizzy. They thought, Breakfast Club thought they had the opportunity for the third party, but now in this 1v2, oh, Wizzy, he needs time to pop that bat, but it's going to be a full reset coming up from Wally Catchers. They might have the 3v1. Big gas grenade along with the Thermite connecting onto the Wally Catchers here. Has Wizzy done enough damage? He's forced out the Q from that Wraith, and he's forced them back here. They go in once again through that elevator shaft. He's stuck in a corner, and he will fall as the ring starts closing in on the Wally Catchers. But this is just zone 1. They can heal throughout all of this.
We have to hop on board with Flashpoint. Rambo is down currently. He just got charge rifle across the map as we see what's going on with Team Cruelty. They're fighting over towards the zone. The shot's not going to connect for you, but unorthodox for him. Uncommon Misses there as Zubin is eating a lot of defensive bombardments, 3 in a row. Mercy only gets the knock right there. Senpai is going to pop the bubble, but not the rest. Scissors looks like he's going to go down, and now it's just up to Senpai as the lone Gibby. This is not the fight that they were hoping for. Team Cruelty, fresh off their game number 4 win. Looks like they most likely, unless a miraculous play from Senpai comes through, not going to be advancing with the win that they needed. On the other side, it's Kanaka's and his team. Fade is going to go down. Casellos is going to get knocked as well. Oh no, Bronzy, Moosin, and the Flying Platypuses are taking on our top squads right now.
Oh boy, and here comes an EMP as well, as Kanaka will go ahead and instantly pop that port for himself to get out. Really unfortunate timing there. Kanaka, throughout all of that, was able to get one more knock onto Bronzy at the very least, slowing them down, but this third party coming out from Mixed Minds will finish off Moose and Flower. And I don't understand how so many teams got here so quickly and why they're all fighting right now, but this is absolutely insanity. We are down to 14 squads, 40 players remaining as Fade does get finished off. I don't know if there's even going to be an opportunity for Kanaka to come back to try and grab these banners.
We'll find out. I'm not sure if the second player on their team even got finished throughout all that, but you know who's liking this? Flashpoint is loving it. Farm Boys is loving it. These are the two teams to basically look out for in the rest of this game, as Mixed Minds, after their top 3 performance in the previous game, comes through with a very nicely timed third party on a Flying Platypus. And there's Flashpoint. Look what they're doing. They're in Trials, Jamerson. This is huge because we think the zone's actually going to end here, and they're going to be stacked with gold on gold on gold.
Let's go this way.
Yeah, and holding Trials as a Watson squad, it's basically like an impenetrable fortress. You have your fences that you just use on every zip line, and it becomes so difficult for teams to try and push you without being noticed at all. They could play that sniper hill for quite some time, or if they need to, retreat into the Trials cavern and close off basically the western and eastern entrances as well. Dying on rotate though, trying to make their way into Skyhook, got caught out over here by another squad, as the Beast of the Hunt is going to get popped by turns now. They do clear that crypto drone, and Jimmy Neutron will go ahead and throw it down. It looks like respawn beacon for himself to provide a little bit more cover, or I don't know if that's a replicator drop coming in as well. But it looks like they were able to thwart this push, and they do have countdown to themselves. I mean, they do have another squad over to the west, but they have the buildings and this platform held down for now, as Jimmy Neutron took a lot of damage there. He will back away.
Yeah, they are a very aggressive team, so expect them to try to turn up here in this final game and not be bullied by these players shooting them. But Frapper gets onto the kill feed. He's going to take down Crispy Bacon. Euban drops to Crook, though. And Team Cruelty was bait. Senpai, somehow, some way, is able to get these guys back in, but he's out of the bubble. He has the defensive bombardment. He's going to have to use it if he has it. Otherwise, he's going to get taken out from the side. Euban somehow escapes, is able to hit a cell. Senpai, is he able to? No, he's not able to escape. It's Kubsky from behind, from up top. They're going to notice that, and Ava, IRL, is also going to take down Euban now. Scissors is the last guy live. May have to rat this one out. We'll see if Flashpoint wants to get aggressive on this. We may see a portal play coming in for Panders. You have to get this kill point. You realize Team Cruelty is the team that you need to take down. And they are getting aggressive on that one. Great angle coming through. The res not going to be able to be hit. Can he get the finish from the side? No. Rambo not able to connect on that final triple take shot. The portal finally coming through for Pandas. This is what you want to see from them.
Yeah, they need all the kill points here. It's coming down to the line. Flashpoint, Farmer Boys, all vying for that first place position. Beautiful spray by Panders, but he's not able to get the knock. Goes back to that port. He'll have the high ground angle to try and spot it out from the sniper post, but instead, Flashpoint, they maintain their position here. They don't get overly aggressive, overly thirsty for those kills. They know that the kill points will come to them later on. They clear out that crypto drone. They keep an eye on their bottom as well, and so very important that they stay disciplined here throughout this hold.
That's the key word, but the portal needed to be utilized a little bit earlier, and I'm not sure if it was up. Big missed opportunity, because every point is really going to matter here, especially when we're talking about taking down Team Cruelty, who is sitting at the top of the leaderboard, as Hero popping off with the Spitfire. He's going to knock Frapper. He's going to knock Monty as well. And you can see Senpai got back into the game. Euban was deleted. They do have the banner throughout all that, but what a job by Scissors and what a job by Senpai. Staying alive, giving their team a little bit of hope. One team starts to rotate over towards them. That's a Crypto. 45 Purple going to connect with the Wingman. That's a full 3-man squad. Senpai is going to be taken down to no shields. Huge Thermite is going to connect. Taking multiple players. Defensive bombardment is going to be used by Senpai too. Another grenade. And that's going to be a knock there onto our 2-man squad. More grenades going to connect. That's the finish as well. And this is what happens when you don't finish Team Cruelty. Now they are continuing to pick up more and more points. This could have been points for Flashpoint as they started to rotate, but now it's a 2-on-2 situation and some much needed loot going on over to TC.
Yeah, so the purple armor is now on Scissors and Oi Senpai. Zone 15 seconds before it finishes closing here as the full recovery comes out from Team Cruelty. That was such an important fight for them to win. It looks like they are going to get aggressed upon here as Scissors takes towards that sniper post. Oi Senpai cowering in fear in the back, making sure that they are not getting pushed, as it looks like there's a second go around coming from this squad that tried to push them here to try and pick up this banner. Oi Senpai does spot him out, has that wingman out, hits for the headshot, the 71. Now he wants to get aggressive, but the Caustic Barrel will slow him down for the time being. Again, though, thwarting that northern push keeps them safe for now. They can try to walk along this wall and try to avoid the attention of Flashpoint above them. Let's see if they can do that right now, as we've got Rambo here looking to try to find that red evil shield for himself. Farm Boys are right below them, so our two squads that we're really keeping an eye on right now as Kupski gets the knock on to Greek God. So it is just going to be a race for first place at this point.
Yeah, that's going to be Kupski picking up 2 huge kill points. That could have been 3 kill points so far for Team Flashpoint, but Phonyhead's going to get the knock on over towards Goodfella. That's the spot that you want to be for these trials endings, is over towards the top hand trials side. You saw they rotated from the middle, and now Farm Boys is going to be the team that kind of took up where Flashpoint was previously holding. And they're just going to be gatekeeping from this backhand side with 2 players. Meanwhile, you see the third player, which is Farmer Lucas, is locking down the other side where there's double Caustic Barrels too. So there's no worries on either side here. The only place they could be infiltrated in is if Flashpoint decides they want to get absolutely insane and drop down from the high ground, which just isn't most, it's just not going to happen. So Lion going to get a knock on to Blight, and 4 of our 5 teams here, maybe all 5 of them, still in the running.
Yeah, Season, though, still 15 points down below Farm Boys. It's Flashpoint that are closest currently, and they have closed the gap with the kill point that they were able to pick up throughout this game so far. That 5-point lead now down to about 3 here. Candy finding another kill on Detect Candy, as Farm Boys understand that they need to keep up with the pace of Flashpoint. Caustic Nox Gas Grenade will be used, but Impulsive Dream could just shrug that one off as a Caustic himself. And now they back away as they've got the knock onto Blueberry Smalls. They can just go ahead and regroup inside Trials here. It's very important. We've got to keep track of every single kill. Throughout all of this, though, Kaneka is still alive. He takes out Team Cruelty's Scissors. And so another team still within this, Kaneka's Pets now, as they are looking to keep up. Never mind, I got the points all incorrect. It was Kaneka's Pets that was 5 points behind Farm Boys.
Klein is going to go down somehow. Euban is going to be taken out as well. So that means they got the respawn as Kaneka is going to start continuing to farm. Keep in mind, these are points that could have went on over to Flashpoint. 2 kill points missed out. And those are going to go right on over to Kaneka himself, not just the Pets, as Farm Boys being a nuisance over towards this corner. It really is up to Impulsive Dream to try to do something. This Wraith is still alive. This Caustic is still alive over towards the corner. And they're just going to eat the gas throughout all of this. This is 2 really important points that they could potentially get, but they're not even being allowed those points. That team is just going to heal over towards the corner. Stomps is having nothing to do with this. They're going to charge out. They're going to get aggressive. They say no more hiding in this corner. Mr. Amcho, we are going to take you out. Nice heads-up play from Impulsive Dream and from Stomps. Add 1 more kill point on over to the Farm Boys.
Now, Farm Boys, they're still in the lead, as the ring does actually pull kind of in their favor. So Trials is still in, but it's about having an exit plan here. for themselves. Konica has been ratting this one out, picking up such crucial kill points. He's at 3 right now, but he's only in the top 7. He needs the win. He needs Farm Boys to die at this point if they have any opportunity to sneak away this victory from them. It's to secure a spot in Season 2 of Series E.
He may have to do some crazy balloon rotation here, Jamerson. I think that's the only way I see him getting away with this, is go at the very edge of the zone. As soon as this starts to rotate, probably right around 5 seconds is when he's going to have to open the door, as Lion from Season is going to get dropped by Phonyhead. But I would say anywhere from like that 5 to 10 second mark, right when that ticks on that top left-hand side, is when he's going to have to open the door, go up the zip line. As soon as he gets shot at, he's going to have to queue. Hopefully that's long enough for him to hit the balloon and find a rat spot.
Yeah, with 30 seconds left to go, it's all coming down to this for Konica's Pets. They started off the day so strong, but this northern zone for the Skyhook team absolutely punished them, as looks like Season might be on their last legs. Flashpoint able to secure some loot out of that drop. Don't know exactly what he picked up, but he's still rocking the 30-30 repeater and the vault. It looks like he might go for a second go to pick up whatever additional loot that he can right now. But no, never mind. The portal is gone. And he's got that high ground. He's got the 30-30 repeater with the 2-4 on it. So he's laying in some decent damage, but he's on that gold. So he's not evolving anything here for his squad. It's all up to Kupski and Rambo to try and get the reds for himself. He tries to go for that swing, but another team to their west currently here as the ring does pull. And so Farm Boys, they're going to be safe here. They have the exit as well, and so they can just bide their time for now. Unfortunately, Konica starting to drop down. He was trying to survive for as long as possible, but now he is in the mix-up here as a small corner here. Unfortunately, Presley spots him out, and that's going to be Konica's Pets going down. Farmer Boys are still alive and in this, and this might just be their game.
Senpai lurking over from the side is not going to give away his spot quite yet. I believe that could be the Farm Boys right in front of him. They don't see him still, and he's looking at the ground now. So he doesn't give the Wraith Q away, and the Caustic doesn't see him either until just now. An Impulsive Dream spots out the rat. Farm Boys looking good here. Keep in mind, sitting in first place. They took game number 3. They took, I believe, second place or top 3 in game number 4. And now they have another top 4 performance, possibly a W here, going up against Milkman, going up against Flashpoint, and another full squad.
Flashpoint basically need every last kill here, and they need Farm Boys to die in 4th position at this point. As time is starting to run out, Flashpoint need to be a bit more proactive throughout all of this, as Ava takes a lot of damage. He's forced back. They have plenty of cover in this huge pocket to work off of right now, as they still have the high ground, but in 20 seconds they will be forced up off of this one and then waiting into the waiting maws of Farm Boys just below them. They've got another squad as well to their south, and so this rotation is looking more and more dire. It was that squad that was over there on the western edge that have priority to try and make it into that spot as well. We'll see what Panthers can do. Are they going to elect to try and just drop down and then throw the port, or do they port them up top? As it looks like the port is coming out from Farm Boys now, make their way behind that rock as well. As the EMP will be utilized on top of them. Flashpoint now, as they have to start coming in. The zone is closing in on them. Farm Boys took some damage during this rotate, but they have the safety of the rock as they port on over, but Ava and company are there. Milkman throwing down the nades. Farm Boys trying to survive for as long as possible. Here comes the defensive bombardment, but it's not on top of Flashpoint. Flashpoint have no cover whatsoever to work with. Kupski's down, Rambo is down, and it's all up to Panders here. Can he pull out a miracle? No, he will fall. Flashpoint are out, and Farm Boys have all but secured their spot here in Series E, along with that first place position overall. They will go down. It's all up to Pony Gang versus Milkmen in this final 3v3 final ring as well. But Farm Boys should have been able to do it. Here's Pony Gang starting to push up now. The defensive bubble has been used to scan out from Ponyhead to spot them out. Have to clear out these barrels as Milkmen do full reset. Try to climb up for a high ground position, but they do not have it. Ava will just drop down into the barrel of his own teammate here. The armor swaps should be coming out from Pony Gang. They should be just dropping those onto the floor for themselves for this next fight. An Ultimate Excel has been found by Phonyhead along with Depressley, so he might have that Nox Gas grenade to use for this last fight. Phonyhead, how many more ult accelerants does he have? Will he have the Beast of the Hunt for this final one? He's gonna go ahead and check all of these loot boxes for it, but it doesn't look like he has any more. But they are in the center of the zone. All the pressure on Milkman here, as they'll have to push up through cover. They do have Hero, who does have the bubble for himself, and so that can cut the distance along with this port as well. Fury setting up the crossfire for himself now, as they've got the high ground rock to work with. Phonyhead taking a lot of damage, but does he trade enough for them? Ava is dropped down low. Here comes the bubble. Fury taking to the sky will throw down the nades, dropping right back into this one. As Phonyhead just looks on. Ava has rejoined this fight for now, but Fury, along with Depressley, throwing down the nades. They get the knock. They trade back the 2v2, but they've got the HP advantage and the high ground. 66. They'll get another knock very shortly onto Hero, and now it's the 1v2 to finish this last one off. It's going to be Pony Gang to win out game number 5, but Farm Boys should have been able to do it. They secure their spot in Series E.
Yeah, you can't milk a pony, Jamerson. Just found that out just now in that final game. But what a job by Farm Boys. Farmer Lucas back in a Series E. Congratulations.
Yeah, and we're still waiting, of course, for the final tally, because second place position counts. We have $1,000 on the line between first and second place as well.